واحد ورا الثاني عم يموتوا وعم يقولوا لي يا بابا، وأنا ما عم بقدر، يعني ما عم بقدر أنقذ حدا، ما طلع بإيدي أنقذ حدا.
It's memories that wake you up at night in cold sweats. It's memories.
It displaced many people. Families lost their loved ones. Some of the families were entirely wiped out. Some villages were entirely wiped out in this clash.
Si no existieran los poemas, las anátidas habrían abandonado los islotes. La luna de la dinastía Qin no habría iluminado las puertas de la dinastía Han. El viento de la primavera no haría sonar el clarín. El verano eterno se desvanecería. La nube a la deriva nunca entendería a los errantes. El musgo no llegaría a nuestros labios. De ser así, ¿cómo podrían nuestros corazones cabalgar pequeñas olas a través de miles de millas y encontrarnos unos a otros? El otoño con hojas amarillas trae el color de la cosecha y la esperanza, pero en otras circunstancias, con las mismas hojas, se ve solo el color marchito.
It automatically reminds me of home. I was born and raised in Kathmandu. When I was growing up, Kathmandu was small, mysterious, very mystique, and it had a medieval feeling. Autumn, because of the colors of the leaf, the sky is generally blue. As a child, we would take the bus, and I would always want to sit at the window seat. So I could look out at the towering mountains, the countless waterfalls, the river that went through, and I used to think, someday I want to climb and see what's beneath and underneath and beyond it. But many things has happened in the country since I was growing up, and we had internal conflict. For a very long time, which displaced many people. Families lost their loved ones. Some of the families were entirely wiped out. Some villages were entirely wiped out in this clash. It comes at a tremendous cost for the families, for the community, and even for the country. Generational impact on family members. Women and men and people affected by war and conflict are generally vulnerable.
Para las víctimas de la guerra, lo más terrible es, además de la misma violencia, la desesperación.
والله كنا قاعدين بسلام وبخير وعايشين ومرتاحين ومبسوطين كنا. غالب أول طفل كان جايني، غالب أول ما إجاني كتير كنت فرحان فيه. يعني شاف الدنيا من بعده، صارت تغيرت كل حياتي للأجمل طبعاً. وسبحان الله صارت شغلة الحرب اعلان ولد بكوباني 2014 فات على كوباني العالم كلها هربت. اضطروا يجوا عندي على اسطنبول محل ما بشتغل انا. اشتغل 24 ساعة عشان أأمن لهم يعني أكل وشرب بحياتي القديمة المرفهة. ما لهم مستقبل بتركيا أطفالي. زوجتي الله يرحمها ريحان اقترحت علي إنه نطلع كلياتنا سوا. أنا عارضت الفكرة كونه بحر، والبحر بتعرف غدار يعني بخاف على أولادي. قلت لها بنت الحلال بلاها 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 إلا ألحت علي قنعتني وطلعنا. ما عملنا غير فلوكا فايبر بلاس 9 ركاب، حطنا 15 راكب. ساق فينا شوي ساق فينا التركي وزت حاله وورجينا. زتيت حالي على الدركسيون صار هيك يعني امواج. يعني بس بدي نجيهم، خلي واحد يعيش بس. يا حرام امهم ما بتعرف تسبح، من خوف عليهم تمسكهم. مو بس آلان وغالب وزوجتي، يعني واحد ورا الثاني عم يموتوا وعم يقولوا لي يا بابا. يعني غرقتهم بدل ما تنجيهم. وانا ما عم بقدر، يعني ما عم بقدر انقذ حدا، ما طلع بايدي انقذ حدا. وأتمنى ما حدا يطلع بهالقوارب البحر. شو بدي الله لا يحط حدا مكاني، بس غير هيك ما راح اقدر احكي. أنا مكرس حالي من بعد وفاة أولادي للأطفال إنه أجمع مصاري وساعد الفقراء يلي كانوا أولادي محرومين منه. والحمد لله يعني أصحاب الخير ما بيقصروا معي. بتمنى جمعيتي تكبر لمساعدة الأطفال يلي أطفالي كانوا محرومين منه. أقدر ساعد الأطفال الغير، افتح مشفى، اتبنى أيتام، افتح للأيتام، دار للأيتام. كل شيء بيتعلق بالطفل أتمنى إنه أقدر أشتغل ونعيش بسلام. بتمنى ترجع المحبة والسلام لكل العالم، والسوري خاصة السوري لا تفكر يضل بغير بلده، لأن عنده بلده اللي خلق فيه. أي إنسان المنشأ اللي نشأ منه بده يرجع عليه إذا في أمان واستقرار. العزلة حديقة، لكن بشجرة واحدة. لليأس أصابع لا تلتقط إلا فراشات ميتة. حتى حين تحزن الشمس لا تقدر أن تلبس غير النور. يجيء الموت من الوراء حتى حين يبدو آتيا من الأمام. الأمام للحياة وحدها. ملأني العالم بالجراح، لكن لم يخرج منها غير الأجنحة. الظلام الذي يهجم علي يزيدني تلألؤا. الوحش هو أيضا درجة أصعد عليها صوب النور.
En la historia bélica, en cada capítulo se escribe la muerte. Detrás de cada muerte se oyen llantos, en las batallas empapadas de lágrimas. ¿Cómo es posible que haya un ganador?
There is no winner in war. It's the consequence of the war that has on people, on loss of life, and the deterioration of quality of life. But also it has deeper consequences. And sometimes we forget about that. There is so much mental health issue that people encounter. That has to do with lack of peace. So peace is absolutely important.
Okay. The most poetic thing about being an educator is when the students will come and give me a hug. It saved me. My own sons saved my life more than they will ever know. Every day is a new day. Every day, every sunrise, you look at it like it's your last sunrise. Because you just don't know when it will be your last one. And I understand that. You know, I've lost a lot of people suddenly, so life is a gift.
Memo viene de Estados Unidos. Cuando era joven, se alistó como militar del Cuerpo de Marines. Como soldado de la parte iniciadora de la guerra, él estuvo en los campos de batalla en Afganistán. Fueron los momentos más oscuros de su vida. En medio de disparos injustificados, una y otra vida fueron desapareciendo frente a sus ojos. Ese periodo le causó heridas que tardaron mucho tiempo en curarse. En sueños aparecen recuerdos del pasado. Ahora, lo que queda son huesos humanos. Poco después de su regreso a su país, encontró una oportunidad de trabajo en China. Desde entonces, se alejó del ejército.
For over 20 years, I don't think I've slept more than 4 hours. It's memories that wake you up at night. In cold sweats. It's memories. And if there are people who want to start a war, then these are people who never saw a war. You know, good 2, 3, 4 hours every night. It was tearing me apart. Oh, I was so tired, and I was going crazy, and I saw myself going down a path that would take me away from my sons. So I said, okay. There were times in my life where I was in a dark place, and I didn't know if I was going to see the sun again. I thought maybe this is going to be my last day on Earth. During the darkest moment of my life, I saw a teacher do something amazing in a class in the middle of a battle. The teacher's giving a math class, and when the battle starts, an old Afghan teacher stands up. And it's a classroom with no windows, half a roof, and bullet holes everywhere. And 3 meters out the window, people are shooting. And this teacher, when the battle starts and is middle in the classroom, stands up calmly, claps his hands twice. All the students stood up, took their desks, put it on the side. And they get down on their little bellies, kids from 5 to 12. And they continued the lesson. There's screams outside, and it's life, and these kids are in the lesson. And the teacher had their attention, and the whole world did not exist. From that situation, I came to an understanding that what I want to be. I want to be a teacher. I realized that through education, we can change the world, not through guns. Babies are born with no hate. I don't think education should teach children to hate anybody. What does peace in the world mean to me? It means that my sons can grow old in a safe world. It means that my grandchildren can grow old in a safer world. Well, do I still have problems? Yes, I still have problems. Normally, for physical injuries, it shouldn't be a problem, but, getting that constant psychiatric help that you might need, or if you become an addict, getting that recovery that that all of that, it's still issues. But I've learned to deal with it. The problems I had with sleep and with pain, I see it as symptoms of the experiences that I had. And so I learned to live with it. Don't know why I'm still afraid. If you weren't real, I'd make you up. Now so that I could follow through. I know that your love is true and deep as the sea. But right now, everything you want is wrong, and right now, No Difference by Shel Silverstein. small as a peanut, big as a giant. We're all the same size when we turn off the light. Rich as a sultan, poor as a mite. We're all worth the same when we turn off the light. Red, black, or orange, yellow or white. We all look the same when we turn off the light. So maybe the way to make everything right is for God to just reach out and turn off the light. I like that poem because it reminds me that we're all the same.
El hombre que fue máquina de guerra hoy se ha convertido en el ingeniero del alma. Lo que se rompió lo va reconstruyendo poco a poco con paciencia. Más adelante brilla la luz en sus ojos. El ocio produce poesía liberal. La tranquilidad trae dulces sueños.
And for that, I think it's inherent in all of us. Peace is innate in all of us. Suhair Hamad is Palestinian American poet. Her parents came from Palestine. As a refugee, they went to Amman, Jordan, and she was born there. She is a champion for peace. Many of her poems are about women and about women's reclaiming and resilience in conflict, in crisis. So I'm profoundly, profoundly inspired by her position. Formative belief in the act of nonviolence and her denunciation of conflict and war in general, and also acting in the same way, and yet staying resilient and standing on her feet and ground and saying no to violence. What I Will by Suhair Hamad. I will not dance to your war drum. I will not lend my soul nor my bones to your war drum. I will not dance to your beating. I know that beat. It is lifeless. I know intimately that skin you're hitting. I was alive once, haunted, stolen, stretched. I will not dance to your drummed up war. I will not pop, spin, break for you. I will not hate for you, or even hate you. I will not kill for you, especially I will not die for you. I will not mourn the dead with murder, nor suicide. I will not side with you, nor dance to bombs, because everyone is dancing. Everyone can be wrong. Life is a right, not collateral or casual. I will not forget where I come from. I will craft my own drum, gather my beloved nearer, and our chanting will be dancing. Our humming will be drumming. I will not be played. I will not lend my name nor my rhythm to your beat. I will dance and resist and dance. This heartbeat is louder than death. Your war drum ain't louder than this breath.
Observamos las estrellas, grabamos el vuelo de las aves, estudiamos la inundación de los ríos o la caída de los imperios. Se refleja toda debilidad del ser humano. Por eso, a lo largo de la historia, la humanidad ha descrito el círculo de guerra y paz de nuestra sociedad. Sin embargo, también por este mismo motivo, nunca dejamos de rendir elogios a la grandeza de la naturaleza humana. Tampoco dejaremos nunca de imaginar una tierra sin conquistas, ni codicia, ni hambre. Imaginamos a toda la humanidad compartiendo el mundo.
The thatched roof slants low. Beside the brook, green grasses grow.
In the precious world of men, I am living. Strong is the sunlight. Tender is the ripple.
Humans are as happy as plants. Love is as happy as rain.
وأنت تخوض حروبك فكر بغيرك لا تنسى من يطلبون السلام.
И в сумерках уснувшего квартала зажжется пламя у моей свечи.
Еще тепло стволы орудий, и кровь не всю впитал песок.
La vida es solo lo que se hace. No quiero nada con la muerte.
Харц хурчиг амраг цээж налаад сууж л байвал би амьд явна. Тэр амсгал би хайчин их хартай.
I see the sun rises among the rainbow, green grass and red roses.
Qui fait rêver les oiseaux dans les arbres, et sans compter d'extase les jets d'eau. Les grands jets d'eau swellent parmi les mains.
تحت نخلتها سلام للمعلقة التي حفظت كواكبنا سلاما للشعوب تمر ذكراها لذكراتي سلاما.
Goodbye and farewell to wars. Goodbye and farewell to disputes.
田野丰满，花儿处处开放。